What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. I have one thing to say to everybody. What'd you do? What'd you do? What happened? I was gone for a little while. Look, we left like right here. What'd you do when we were gone? What happened, people? All right, everybody. Let's have some fun. I mean, let's rescue AMC. We're still up 1.62% on the day, having some fun. The SPY went on an absolute moon mission today after the disaster it was having yesterday. Kind of just shows us that the SPY is really the biggest meme stock out there right now. It'll drop a couple percent, it'll rip back the next day like nothing ever happened. But we're sitting above 30 still right now, up 1.45%. Again, a close above 30 would be very, very bullish. Need Ortex on Byron. We are going to get Biden today. So I mean, let's see what happens. We're ripping into the Biden announcement. Maybe they're just trying to pump it up. So any loss that it's gonna have like on these announcements will kind of just even out and we'll have a nice day. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. How are we doing, everybody? Ortex AMC. I could do. I thought you would get stuck at the DMV and didn't make it back in time. Oh my God. The DMV is the worst place of all time. Like, oh my God, the lady was giving me attitude too. And I'm like a nice person. Like, if you're going to have like a bad day and like be mean to me, like, I don't really care. But I was like, lady, relax. She was just giving me all this attitude. She was like, you can't do that. I'm like, why not? Why can't I do that? What is the issue here? Like, just here's my paperwork. Also, it was like $200. There's thieves. They are absolute thieves. All right, people, here we go. AMC Ortex right now, 20.28% estimated short interest as a percentage of the free float. We've got 81.34% utilization, 1.63 million returned shares today, 1.69 million borrowed shares today, 60,000 shares net borrowed against Amy today. And she is coming down a little bit here, still up 1.11%. Welcome to everybody coming in here. Hey, SV, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Can I apply to be a mod? I think we might be full on mod spots right now. We do have a lot of mods. So I think the mod positions are technically closed right now. We did just add 2 over here. Being from the UK, my only knowledge of the DMV is from The Simpsons, but it sounds like it's pretty accurate. Oh, I bet it is. It was terrible. I was not having fun, having a terrible time. Let's see here. How we doing? How we all feeling? We doing good? We doing all right, folks? All right, Amy still above 30, doing good. The SPY going on a little bit of a moon mission here. What's GME doing? Down about 1%, not too bad. Pfizer making a comeback here. That slow mover coming back. How's Docu doing? My calls are still pretty much dying, but I mean, this is helpful right here, bringing me back from the dead. I did have time to stop and get like lunch, I guess. I went to a Dunkin' Donuts drive-through. That's what I've done. That's how I spend my lunch break. DMV, Dunkin' Donuts. All right, people. Hey, pretty girl, AMC 8. Please, no. If I give you a kiss, can I mod? No, you cannot. That is not how this works. I'm not your little, you know what. We're not playing around. All right, 30.17 on Amy right now. Let's see if we can crack that 31. I mean, 30.70, remember, is that level that we need to get over and hold. That because, I mean, Friday's high, 30.71. Monday's high, 30.70. So that's a key level there that we kept getting rejected at. SPY is starting to come back up. I must just be the SPY good luck charm here. Like right as I come on, just boom, boom candles on the SPY. Let's see if we can get that going on AMC. Here we go, people. How are we doing? Happy birthday. Thank you. DMV and Duncan isn't a great way to spend your birthday. It's not my birthday, but yes, I feel like my new catchphrase is going to be, it's not my birthday, but it's fine. It's cool. Yeah, also, if you guys don't mind, as everybody's filtering in, just dropping some likes on the stream. It just helps out with the algo. Let me know if YouTube starts playing around again with the stream quality. That would be very annoying. But let's see over here. What do we got? Anything going crazy? You guys want to go over anything that popped up crazy while I was gone? What? Hold on. What is this? Oh, come on. BlackRock, unofficial 4th arm of the... Whoa. What is... Oh, just kidding. All right. Let's see. I'm looking all around here to see if we can find something cool. I do have some cool stuff. to talk to you guys about tonight in a video. But for the stream, here come the boom boom candles, people. Here we go. That's what we need to see right there. Just boom boom right there. 3 likes in 24 hours for me, like most in a year. Nikita, I appreciate that. Are we going to be listening to Biden? Probably not, because everybody's going to lose their mind about politics. And I'm just going to sit here like, I don't know, man. Everybody stinks. And I just want the policy to move the market in a way that's going to make me that I can make money off of. And then everybody's going to be like, I hate him. I like this one. And it's like, everybody needs to chill out. So probably not. But we'll get the news. We'll get the news as it comes through on the news feed. But Amy coming back up to that 50 MA right now. Looking decent. Looking decent. Yell at BBIG. If she's red, 1.5%, I'll take it. Hey, if we could do 1% a day until my contracts expire, I'll be a very happy VIX. Mask gang, what's up, people? How are we doing? Whew. All right. How was my permit test? Funny. Oh, I did also destroy state property, though, by accident. I have a story for you guys. So I had to do some weird stuff and like rearrange like my address because like my parents sold the house that I used to live in. So now it's like, well, where do I put my address to? So if I put it here, I would not have been able to change the title. But I have to put it. So I ended up having to get a whole new like insurance stuff. It was a disaster. And then put it to the new place that they're living. So that's what I did. But the funny thing is that I had already written down like the address to here. And she gives me like this contraption that's like whiteout. And I'm like, how do you do this? So I'm like pulling on it and I like don't know how it works. And apparently I broke it. This lady looks at me and she's just like, you broke state property. And I'm just like, I'll pay for it. A whiteout thing. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be okay. Like this lady was really having a bad day at the DMV. She was like, you just destroyed state property. And I was like, arrest me. All right, people. Ooh, we got the mask gang coming in. What's up, people? I had a friend who was my driving partner when we were in driver's ed. He drove up someone's lawn during class going up a hill, destroyed the lawn. He probably did not pass his driving test. Karen. That's why, see, that's the person I was dealing with. That's why I was giving a little bit of attitude back because, like, you're going to tell, like, a whiteout thing? Come on now. All right, people. Amy, trying to get above that 50 MA. The problem here is, here's the issue. This is what we see all the time. The SPY is doing the thing where it's on the uptrend, but it's coming down to the 50 as support, then moving back up, using the 50 as support, moving back up. AMC is doing the exact opposite. It's on a downtrend using the 50 as resistance, coming down, 50 resistance up, and it's doing the same thing. So we're going to have to break that 50 right here as resistance. And then the confirmation of the reversal is going to be at the 100. That's typically what we see on a lot of things. See, another test of the 50. It can't get above. So let's see here. How is squirrel? I don't know. I don't have a squirrel. Did you see multiple AMC short ladder attacks? No. SV, what does your docu call look like? Mine still has a $1 spread. I don't know. Whoa, we got a lot of masks in here. What's up, people? How are we doing? Let's have some fun going into power hour. We got a lot of time left. Let's have a good time. Let's get it going. Oh my God. No. I know what whiteout is. If you give me like the whiteout thing, I can like draw all over the place. But it's like, I don't know what it was. It was like paper, but it wasn't. You like roll it across and I didn't know. I thought it was like a sticker that I'd like pull off and like rip and then put it on like tape. Apparently not. And I broke the whiteout machine and the lady was like, you just destroyed state property. And I was like, arrest me then, bro. Like, come on, really? All right. So we just broke this 50 right here. We have not broken it in a while, but we are going to need to see we're going to need to see the trend reversal coming back up to the 100. So honestly, this is typically what we have been seeing on AMC and a lot of these other stocks. It's like the same price action. It's like, all right, let's get above the 50. Let's get above the 100, then the 200, then the VWAP. And the VWAP one is going to be the best one. So it breaks out of the range and is kind of like set free. Chung Wang, thank you so much for becoming a member, man. I really appreciate it. Shout out to all the members. Thank you guys so much for all your support on the channel. It really means a whole lot, guys. Thank you. Felonious Destruction by STV. Spicy. Yeah. What's up with this Lambo tweet? They've done it a couple of times. and been like, "Oh, yeah, like, to the moon," like, they might be offering NFTs or something. Oh, but it's honestly a smart marketing thing because everybody likes to say no matter what community you're in, crypto, Doge, Shiba, anything, it's always when Lambo. Whoa, we got all the mods in here. What's up, people? How are we doing? We got Pam, M. Creeks, Transparency, Hayden. What's going on, people? Pam says, smash the like. Thank you, Pam. She closed above the trend. It's changing. Yep. Let's see. We're going to need that break of the 100 and then really start getting the volume up here to start getting everything bending in the right direction. But this is a good sign right here. But again, we have Byron coming up in a little while. So you never know what happens with that. Your attitude is contagious. Love this channel. Justin, you're always welcome to come over here, buddy. Sushi was good. Lucky I had Dunkin' Donuts breakfast sandwiches, which honestly pretty fire. But you know what that means? I might have to take a bathroom break. If you guys know anything about Dunkin' Donut sandwiches, oh, I told you guys that story, right? Of like the Dunkin' Donut sandwich at like 6 a.m. Before the tailgate. That was not good. But we are seeing some boom boom candles right here. Little bit of action. 30.44 right now. Again, what's this? 30.53, and then the 200's at 30.83. So, I mean, again, the 200 MA break is going to be big because it's above 30.70. So, if we can get above there, start to get everything going in the right direction, we could rip into close, which would be sweet. What's the volume today? 38 million. Very low volume day here. Thanks for the stream, says Game Changer. Anytime, my man. You guys are always welcome here. Can you please check out AVCT and the option info? Bought 22 February and 24 of the April 250 calls when they were at 0.1. Are you up or are you down? AVCT. Guessing it's this one. The February and April. Feb 250. Oh, you're crushing it right now. You're doing great. You're doing awesome, buddy. I don't know. You can make some of them free. I don't know how many you got. You could also do something that I learned from that channel I tell you guys about all the time. If you're in a margin account, it's called, they call it the ghetto spread. So if you're in a margin account, here's what you can do. There's a little option strategy for you. So if you buy contracts that go up a lot in value, like they really skyrocket and you're like, oh my God, what do I do with this? What you can do is you can sell the strikes above that contract for more than you paid for yours. So let's say you paid $10 for your, let's say it's a $100 strike, but the 120 is now trading at $20. So then you can sell the 120, you make 100%, and you still have upside all the way up to 120. So it's a debit spread for a net credit. So that's a weird one that you guys can do if you want. But how is the DMV? It's terrible. Literally everybody that like could go to jail should just go to the DMV instead. GME is now accepting Doge and SHIB. Interesting. Vix, I'll give you one driving lesson in preparation for your behind the wheel test. Guys, I can drive. I'm like, I know how to drive. I've been driving for years. I'm 22 years old. All right. What's his name? Oh, it's up 21% today. Sam, you're crushing it there, buddy. All right. So let's see. We tested this 50 on the downside. So it is using it as support right now. I mean, I want that 100 break. We're going to get it. Like, okay. I don't want to say we're going to get it, but the trend over the last like bunch of days we've seen this, it's gotten it many, many times. So let's see what happens when Biden speaks. But the SPY is still moving up. I mean, it's slowing down a little bit on the moon mission, but let's see. How's IWM doing today? Are they up above 2 now? IWM is almost at 3%. There could be a little squeeze on IWM right now. Little bit of a squeeze on IWM. Guys, he's on house arrest. He can't drive. Ha ha ha. Very funny. Ooh, Joshua from the Mask Gang. What's up? TMI gang. What's up, people? Happy Sweet 16. Yeah, you guys are funny. Judge gave Vix a day to pass the driving test. No. Does YouTube get a percentage of memberships? I think they get a little bit. YouTube gets like, I think it's 8. I think we get 80% of memberships. I think it's 80. It's either 70 or 80%. I know Supers is 80, or no, Supers is 70. Ad revenue is like 55%. Yeah, I don't know. They do definitely take, they're not going to just be like, oh, yeah, you can have it all. No. It's like double taxing. They tax us twice. The Google tax. Can we see the speech? We're probably not going to stream it, but I will give you all of the news updates from it. How about that? How about that little happy medium right there? So nobody freaks out. We don't have to deal with everybody getting angry at politics in the chat. That's kind of what I want to do. And it's my stream. So that's probably what we're going to do. Let's see. Congrats on getting your license, guys. No, it didn't happen. All right, we're still using this 50 as support right here. This is pretty good. We're gonna need to see some buyers come in though. The MACD's kind of chilling out. Let's see. I mean, I think going into power hour, it's gonna get a little jumpy again. We're still up 2.3% on the day. Here it comes. Come on now. Here we go. When's the Fed talk? Very funny, not a hedge fund. I took my driving test on a sunny, clear day, and it feels like it was just yesterday. Yeah, guys, guess what? I'm a really good driver. I got 0 deductions on my driver's test about 6 years ago. I think that's when it was. I think it was 5 or 6 years ago from today. My left contact is being really annoying today. There's like something in it. Fun fact, I wear contacts. All right. I don't want to see it. Screw. Yeah, exactly. Like, why wash them? Congrats on passing your permit. Very funny, guys. Because you said your car doesn't move. Oh, yeah. What do I think about the Lamborghini tweet? They say it a lot. They've done a lot of those things in the past. And it's good marketing for them because guess what? Everybody's always like, when Lambo, like when we moon, we're going to go get Lambos. Like they know that, like, they're not stupid. Like the social media team at Lambo is being very, very smart right now. So I think what they tweeted out was like something, to the moon, I think it was, which was pretty interesting. But again, it's not going to be AMC related. The people in the crypto community say when Lambo and to the moon and all sorts of that type of stuff. Wow. My contact's really struggling right now. And all sorts of that stuff as well. All right, I think we're good. All right, so we just cracked below the 50. Let's see if the buyers step back in and push it back up. That would be a very, very good sign to see. Mask Gang, what's up, people? What about Ask the Doc? I have seen some stuff about that. I don't know a whole lot about what's going on there, but I mean, it's pretty interesting. It's actually smart of Lambo. Yeah. How do you drive with ankle monitors? I don't know. I wouldn't know because I don't have an ankle monitor. Get that contact solution out. Yeah, I've got it, but I'd have to take it in and out. All right, let's see here. Let's crack back above the 50. All right, SPY just fell below its 50. I don't know. We could be coming down a little bit. We got about 13 minutes until Byron, and then that's about it. No, we're not streaming the present. I'll give you the updates though, because the news feed will just pick up every single important thing that's being said. So yeah. How's everybody? I'm doing pretty good. Citadel, hide its naked shorts in your contacts. I guess so. I guess so, man. Yeah, also, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream just helps out with the algorithm. You guys have been super, super supportive recently. You guys are the best. We are going to be doing a pretty wild giveaway at some point. It'll be in 2022, though, and it'll be fun. And it'll be a lot of AMC gift cards and a lot of money on AMC gift cards. I'm gonna just run it at the whatever. Like, I'll just go to an AMC and be like, "Can I have like $5,000 of gift cards?" Benzinga just named AMC one of the 5 stocks to watch today. Woohoo! Lamborghini is owned by Volkswagen. They know a thing or two about short squeezes. Ooh, that is true. I believe that is true. Don't they own Audi too? I'm pretty sure they own Audi too. That's why the Urus is just an Audi. And that's why I don't like it. And because it takes away from the brand, in my opinion. You're a supercar company making SUVs now? No, not allowed. CJ, thank you so much for becoming a member, man. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you, man. Shout out to all of the members. You guys are awesome. Or text for Lamborghini. If your eye turns red, then it's that girl. Will admit. No. All right. So now we're back above the 50. Nice little candle here. 3034. We're up 2.15%. Doing pretty good right now, people. SPY's coming back up a little bit. GME is just hanging down around down 0.93%. Not really doing a whole lot right now. But Amy's looking for that push all the way up to the 100 MA. Remember, we like to look at these ranges here. It's a pretty spread out range today on Amy. Like, let's see what SPY's is big too. I mean, when you see these big moves, that's typically what's going to happen. STV has pink eye. No, I have a bad contact. AMD is ripping. Oh, there you go. Lambo is not an asset unless you buy like a Veneno, then it probably is, or like a limited edition Aventador. But if you buy a Huracan, it'll probably depreciate, especially if it's not a Spider. And I don't think they make 6-speeds, so kind of screwed. Depends on what you buy, though. Short the VIX, Jeep Trackhawk or Urus. Definitely whatever Jeep Trackhawk. Like, definitely not a Urus. Once we get out of this bull flag, it'll get interesting. Yeah. I'm in love with AMC, says 11-year-old ape. If you're actually 11 years old, that's awesome. Gets me every. All right, here we go. We're moving up to that 100. Here we go, people. It's gonna get spicy in here. Challenge. Google gamma squeeze. Then after you confirm mass buying of call option triggers gamma squeezes, then your favorite YouTubers, why they say don't buy call options. Because okay, hold on. One, I don't like your name. Two, okay, so here's the thing. The reason why you don't want people okay. The reason why people say like don't buy calls and like be careful, it's not don't buy, it's be careful with what you're buying. Because what people will do is they'll buy the furthest strikeout on the chain that are like the dirt cheap contracts that are just gonna get obliterated by theta and IV every single week. And then those contracts are gonna expire worthless, and all that money goes into the hands of the market makers and the institutions selling them. That's why. But you need options for a gamma squeeze. And the thing is that we see it every single week. No matter what anybody says on social media or anybody that has a platform, people are going to buy the absolute bananas out of options every single week, trying to hit another play like June. If the stock runs and there's all those options there, like we're seeing for January, then it gets interesting because the market makers have to buy to hedge, and they also have to buy if everybody exercises. Which is, I mean, if people are exercising and institutions start exercising, dangerous for market makers and the price to the upside. So it benefits us. Let's see. Send you the president's speech. She's going over today. Roughly focus. Okay, look at the chat. All right, let's see. Also, did you guys see that White House notice that it was like, hey, if you've gotten the shot, like you're good, but if you're not, you're gonna die. And I was like, oh my God. Relax, everybody. All right, let's see. 6:15 p.m. Oh, this is how long is this? Oh God. He will. Oh, is he gonna talk about Build Back Better, the variant? Yeah, okay, cool. All right. I wasn't hiding. What's up, SD? How you doing? Ortex check? Yeah. Nothing really going on Ortex today. I mean, 1.74 million returned shares, 1.8 million borrowed shares, 59,950 net borrow, estimated short interest 20.28%. Cost of borrow, ooh, interesting. The cost to borrow max is 14.13%. That's the highest we've seen it in a while. The average is still 1.77, but the max over here, if this stays like that, somebody's getting killed on these cost to borrow. So it could start stepping up with the utilization the way it is. Remember, we don't know what the utilization actually is for today yet. We've seen the update from yesterday. So it could jump up to 85, 90. Like it could just randomly go. Oh, here we go. We're testing that 100 here, people. That would be the confirmation of the trend reversal. If it tests it, breaks through, uses it as support, I say we're definitely going to end up at this 200 or VWAP at some point later today. Mass Gang, what's up, people? He just summed it up. Shit ton, I'm still going through it. Yeah. All right, people. Welcome back, bro. How is the DMV? Miserable. The DMV is the worst place in the entire world. Can you hold it down over there? Thanks. You know what? STV's neighbor? I don't even think my neighbors are here right now. I've never met any of them. I don't see like a lot of people really that often. I mean, I do sometimes. When I go to class, rarely. Let's see here. Oh, welcome back. Yeah, AMC going to jump right now. It's got to break the 100. And then there's some ways to go. We got a little bit of space to go up until the 200, which is good. What's the RSI looking like? What is it? 56? Here we go. Try the DMV in California. No, thanks. No, thank you. Just want to say your streams are always chill. Dylan, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Ortex on DMV. I will heavily short DMV. You will see me jack the utilization up all the way on DMV's Ortex. Hit the like button. Let's go. It costs you nothing. Droobs White. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Oh, the hedgy tears are tasting extra nice today. SPY is coming down to its 100, I believe. So let's see what happens there. If it breaks this, little bit of a reversal here. What are we seeing? Negative beta now on AMC? They're just saying, oh, everybody's been saying negative beta doesn't really matter a whole lot. And then they're just like, not screw it. We're going to negative beta all the time. All right, here it is. Oh, it's trying to crack through this 100. If the buyers step up right now and just hit it, that would be sweet. And then we can close this candle above it and then start moving back up to the 200. We've got enough time to get it going. You are a millionaire. No, I'm not. I'm far from it. Best DMV I went to in was Arkansas, 2 people there. Yeah, I mean, there wasn't a lot of people at the DMV. Low key, it was like kind of my fault, but like not really because like I was just sent there to go take care of something. So it's not my fault, but the lady definitely thought it was my fault. That's why she was giving me a lot of attitude and was like trying to scare me into thinking I was going to get arrested for destroying state property. But it's fine. I'm here. We're back on the stream. We're doing good. Up 2.6% right now. Doing great. What price is the 100 at? 30.77. Come on, break it. Ooh, it did. Ooh, no, it didn't. Ooh, it's flickering. It's flickering. Millionaire in the making, though. That's true. You know you're getting the attitude when you show up to the DMV. I only been to the DMV like 1 or 2 times. I didn't realize this like elderly lady was just going to be pissed that I was existing. It's like, relax. I'm just here to change the title. Like, it's okay. All right. A lot of unhappy individuals around the building. Yeah. Hedgy tears taste like Voss. Not taste like lemon lime liquid IV, the best thing in the world. All right. GME popping back up a little bit here, down 0.7. The SPY is bouncing off that 100. So we may not get that reversal yet on the SPY. AMC, they're selling it off a little here at the 100. I mean, let's see. I mean, it's trying to break it. So I think we still have a good shot at it. IWM is literally moving the exact same way with Amy right now. It's very, very similar, except the 100 and the 50 are just flip-flopped. Bro, after work, I see only your AMC video. Then I know about the whole day in 10 minutes. Thank you so much. You guys hold AMC at that price. Thank you. Sunaina, that's a great name. I like that name. Thank you. What's up, SCV? Thanks for streaming. Alec, anytime, my man. Cherry Jolly Ranchers. Did you ask how much AMC she was holding? No. Should I just flexed on her and been like, do you know how much AMC I hold? When AMC squeezes, are you going to start your live stream of owning a squirrel farm? That's not my live stream. Who said that? Oh, back to the 100. Here we go. Amy wants to go. Spy's getting a nice little candle here. We got 3 minutes until Byron, and then we're chilling. Let's see what happens here. I'll get the news feed going. I mean, my phone's just going to start buzzing off the hook. Oops. Hit a button. Oh boy, double the money. I got a Walmart update over here. Walmart says they have limited of 8 at home. Oh boy, of I don't know if I can say this, at home test kits per online order. Interesting. I don't know. Maybe Walmart's gonna short squeeze off this news. You must not know who I think I am. Exactly. Do you know who my dad is? Dude, I love people like that are just like that get angry at like the DMV. Like I was just hanging out. I was like, all right, man, like I'm not happy to be here right now, but like, what am I gonna do? Like not do this thing that I have to do? But there are people out there that would just be like, you know what? And just get so angry for no reason. It's like, hey man, you're gonna take years off your life by getting so angry. All you have to do is like relax a little bit and just sit there. You got nowhere to be. I mean, I technically did have somewhere to be. Giving a recap, what happened, M. Crease? However, a surge team of 1,000 deployed to help with overburdened hospitals. No need to lock down. Okay, 90,000 testing sites available. Interesting. Tell them all to be cool, calm, and collected. I should have. Just, hey, relax. Bang bong. I'm long on toilet paper since you ate that Dunkin' sandwich. I have so much toilet paper. I stocked up just in case, you know, all these fears. I need to have toilet paper, you know. Whew. Are people giving M. Kriegs problems in the chat? M. Kriegs is a nurse. She's literally delivering news. M. Kriegs knows more than you about pretty much everything. Nobody give M. Kriegs any problems. Shout out Trade Spotting and the Doomslayers. There you go. Am I going to show? No, I'm going to get the news though. They would be like, don't tell me what to do, sir. And I'd be like, I don't give any advice ever. I don't tell anybody what to do. Ooh, SPY coming up now. Amy, get up above that 100. Come on. All right. All right, people. SPY coming up here. IWM getting a little jumpy. Amy's trying to get above that too. Well, the 100, not the 200. Sometimes I can't count. I'm sorry. No, Bob. No, we're not going to stream. We're not going to stream Byron. We're going to get the news though, because that's what we do around here. We just get the news. Hold on. I got to send a quick. All right, hold on. All righty, people. Mask Gang, the OREV. What's going on, man? Been watching Spider-Man at the cinema, but no, he's not. They're always late. They're like, everybody was always late though. Like, even when Trump was president, he was always late. I said the bad word. I said the YouTube bad word. Oh. Pew pew. All right. Can I invest in the circus? I don't even know what that is. He lives rent-free in all your heads. I mean, people live rent-free in all of your heads. I don't think anybody's living rent-free in my head. Yeah. Also, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. It just helps out with the algo. I don't know. I feel like they're like, it just gets banned from places. Like, people that are gonna, like, YouTube just doesn't like that. I said the bad word. All right. Amy coming back down to the 50 right now. I mean, it's just kind of hanging out before. I mean, what is it? We'll see. I'll see when my phone. I've never been to Vegas. No. 11-year-old ape. If you're 11, I want to have you on the stream. That's what I want to do. Actually, I can't do that. I have to check a certain box on YouTube that says there's like, I don't know if I could do that. I think I would need like a permission slip or something. I think, like, because I can't show like children, but we could like call you maybe. That'd be cool. If you're 11-year-old, if you're 11 years old holding AMC, you're a G. STV is whack. Come on with a silly comeback. Your girl didn't say I was whack. She was, oh man. Man, I have a good one. She didn't say I was whack, but she was screaming something that sounds like whack. All right, too much. I was kidding. Are you gonna be streaming? No. We're just gonna be getting the news as it comes in. Yeah, we're just gonna be getting the news as it comes in. All right, we're having fun today. Amy's up 1.8. Ooh, she fell below the 50 here while we were messing around. Maybe we need to tighten up a little bit. No, you guys know what my name is. Now you're just messing with me because you guys know what the joke was, and you're just not accepting how good that joke was. Like, that was top tier. Like that, like some jokes that you guys say, like that one this morning about like the dad joke, like that didn't really make any sense. It wasn't even like a like, not even that. Like, those are down here. That one was like way up here. Like, you got to admit that. Like, that was a good one, people. I feel like I'm watching No, no, no. We are gonna have none of that. We are gonna time out anything that goes that far. New here. Hello. Hope to learn and prosper. Okay. Now we have to. Yeah, I know you're playing around. I know you're playing around. All right. Let's get a little serious here. We are gonna have Biden coming up. The spy's hanging out right now. I mean, there's nothing on the news feed that's coming through yet. So nothing too crazy. Nothing yet. Spy's just hanging out, very, very flat. Amy down below the 50. We're gonna need to see that test of the 100 again. The 50 and the 100 are tightening up. The 100 is now at 30.44. The 50's at 30.30. So let's see. I mean, we tested this 100 and now it came back down. So that would be a sign of a little bit of a rejection. So, I mean, but it's always possible to come up, test it again, and just blow right past through it. But over the next probably 20 minutes, we're probably going to see it just bounce around in this range over by the 50 and between the 100. It's probably what we're going to be seeing. The 2-day RSI is at 10. What? Sounds like a lot to learn. What are you guys talking about? I missed the joke. What was it? Mm. Can you keep it down for 1 minute? I'm gonna call with someone. Shut up. Just shut up. Oh my god, you guys are hilarious. I wish someone taught me to invest early in life. Yeah, I mean, I feel old. All right, Amy at 30.25 right now, up about 1.82. The SPY's coming down to its 100 right now. Let's see if it's going to break the trend. GME now down only 0.38. It is coming up right now on a decent move towards the VWAP. That could be strong. Amy coming back to the 50 here. Looking good, people. He's about to go live. I'm not streaming it because I see all of you and what you're saying in the chat right now. But when the news comes through, which it'll be essentially within 30 seconds of whatever he says that's important, we'll have it and we'll see the market move. Let's see here. It is coming down to the 100. I mean, as he's coming on, like having it at the 100, it's not great. Like it could just like break through and then it could fall to the 200. But we're seeing Amy pop back up above the 50 here. GME coming back to above VWAP. Ooh, interesting. Little did I know I was getting ripped off every time I sold cards or comic books. How? I was on a call with Uber Eats and they're doing a background check on me. Well, here's this really awesome thing that you can hit on your computer. It's called mute. So you can mute me anytime that I want, and I can mute you anytime that I want by putting you in timeout. See, it works both ways. Like we're good to go on either side. How old are you? I'm 22. TMI said I was going to stream it. Oh, we discombobulated that then. I think he's playing with you because I think he knows like he's like, oh, because I don't think he would have streamed it either. He would have been like, you guys would tweak out on me. Oh, here we go. No. I felt the buzzing on the phone on the news feed and it wasn't coming in. Well, technically, TMI should have made promises for another match too. I could typically I do stream those types of things like Powell. We were doing Powell on, Powell off. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'll have the news feed, so you'll get all the important stuff. The thing is, though, is that if he says something stupid, I'm gonna put him on blast, and then everybody's gonna be like, "Yeah," and then everybody, like the other half of the people, are gonna be like, "Why are you being mean to him?" And I'm gonna be like, "I don't know. He said something stupid." Like, or if he says something good, I'm gonna be like, "Okay, that's good." And then people are gonna be like, "Why are you doing?" Like, you can't win. Like, there's no winning if you do that. But Amy's coming back up here. Here we go. Buyer puts now. Saki's talking. Okay, cool. It's fine. Like, it doesn't matter. I didn't want to start any rumors, but I heard TMI said you would. Oh, it's fine. Biden late isn't speaking yet. There you go. I'm double your age. That's pretty cool. Either him or Pelosi makes sense when they talk. I think Pelosi is like, you can't argue that she's terrible. Like, I feel like you can kind of make arguments for like a lot of other people and be like, yeah, it's just like whatever. But like Pelosi, everybody is just like, why do you just stink? Why do you just scheme people and just insider trade all the time? I mean, they all do it. That's the thing. Like, they're all bad. That's why I don't want to stream it because not everybody has that type of like, yeah, whatever. They're all going to do their thing. Like they're not going to help anybody regardless. Like that's kind of how I view it. Like either side, it's like you're not going to do anything. Like you're just going to go inside a trade and just make bills that are going to just pump whatever you're holding. Let's see. Isn't she 85? She's old. Maybe she is. Plus, he always sounds 1.748 trillion reverse repo. Oh, brother. All right. Coming down to the 50 again. The SPY is now down below its 100. Uh-oh, trend reversal. I don't know. Sometimes AMC just like doesn't care, and it's like I'm gonna go on a moon mission while the SPY tanks. That could be what we see. GME getting up there though, only down 0.13%, 21 cents on the day. Very flat. Fix, you're threatening the wrong one. I could buy and sell you. Wow, that's a wild comment. Like, if anybody ever says anything to you, just be like, I could buy you. Like, you can't do that. Like, that's wrong. Mark the Realtor, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate it, man. Peloton looks great here, bro. Also, GOED added long. Interesting. Let's pull that up down here. Peloton, it depends. Oh, wow. GOED. What's this thing do? All right. Amy coming back up to the 100. Very, very solid profile. E-commerce platform offering marketplace for consumer. What is it though? I've never seen this. Well, for e-commerce, you would use like Wix or like any of these other companies and like Shopify or any other hosting platform. This one's interesting though, or like BigCommerce. Ooh, Amy, come on now. SPY's coming back up. Let's what do we want down here? How's Pfizer doing? They might honestly, here's the thing. They might make some comments about Pfizer in this call. So Ryan, if you're in here, we could get some Pfizer news. Like, because that's supposed to come out this week. Like, if they're going to be talking about the new variant, they're going to say something about Pfizer and Moderna and these other companies. So pump my calls, please. Let's see. With my net, double the money is going to buy. You think I'm worth $90, bro? That's what you think my value is? You think you could purchase me for $90? That hurts. I feel like I'm worth like at least a couple more dollars than that. All right, Amy, come up. Break this 100 and just go. Moon mission. What's the volume? 40.28? It's not doing bad. They talked about stuff in the briefing. Just saying. Okay. I mean, it's long. It's like really long MCrease. I can't sit here and just like read it. I could pull it up though, maybe. Mark the Realtor, thank you so much for another super. Peloton will rip. Chicago just mandated mass gyms and bars. Ooh, interesting. I kind of like that. Ooh, Amy just flashed above the what do you call it? The 100. That's good. That's the first closing candle we've had above it, and it's coming back down a little bit here. But let's see here. It's flickering now. This could be the sign. GME is now above VWAP and just went into green. That is very nice. Pfizer coming up a little bit here too. My phone is buzzing a little bit. Here we go. Biden delivers remarks on the status of the country's fight against the pandemic. Here we go. Oh yeah, Chicago just came out 1 minute ago to require proof of. Oh no. It's proof of. It's the vaccine card. So it's not. I don't think it's a mask mandate. If they're requiring both, that's a little bit aggressive. But you know they can do what they want, I guess. Moas incoming. There we go. That guy is on now. Which guy? I will say this once. I consider you a close ally. So if there is any time you need to talk, I'm here. Double the money. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Am I not going to cover Biden's speech? No, I am. I have the news feed up. Like my news feed that I have is going to send me every single thing like 4 times. Like every single important announcement, I'll get it on my feed like 4 times. Here's another one. Wait, Charles Page just tweeted, what? This is kind of funny. President Biden with a new twist, asking and answering his own questions. That's a bit strange. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, but we're not going to stream it because you guys are going to go wild like you're doing already. PFE getting the biggest green candles I've seen in the last couple of hours. Ryan, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. They're going to talk about it. They're looking for this little FDA thing to come in, and then Pfizer is going to go where I need it to go, and I'm going to make a bunch of money on it. Telling you. That's why I'm holding it. Like that whole little sell-off this morning. Fake. Right here, SPY down. It's kind of hanging out here. Amy's looking for that 100 push. Come on. Yeah, they all read from the teleprompter. It's like they're all gonna do it. It's just whether like it's just reading skills. Like it's not. I come from the future. We're mooning this week. RC, there you go. Hopefully that means you're Ryan Cohen. That would be sick. What was the guy who debated an empty chair? What? M Creek says Omicron spreads easily and vaccinated people will get it. I wonder if that's what I had the other week. I'm pretty sure I didn't, but it's possible. But they are mild compared to the unvaccinated. Interesting. Oh, here we go, Amy. Popping up above the 100 now. That's a good sign. The 50's curling. We're going to see the 100 curl, the 200 curl, the VWAP start to curl. And then guess what? Moon mission. Let's see here. You want to call? I don't know, man. I feel like this is weird. Were you sweating like insane? Yeah, I was. You guys saw me on stream one time. I was really sweating, but I also was like taking like Dayquil and stuff. So I feel like that's how that works. Let's see here. Yeah, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream just helps out with the algo, that YouTube algo, not the market algo. Well, I mean, I don't really know how we can help the market algo. There are ways. Oh, Mark the Realtor. Here we go. Thanks for another super. I appreciate it, man. BBIG is also trending to squeeze. Watch MOGO. Hey, M. Kriegs, we got another guy on our team. Let's see. I can only drop one like. Sorry, STV. Hey, one's enough. All right. Amy's coming back up here. Let's see. We're going to make that push to the 200, I believe. The SPY is coming up a little. Pfizer doing its thing. I mean, they're probably going to talk about those pills. So let's see what happens. That would be sweet. Let's see, did they ding me? Nope. Still here. Whoa. Here's a comment. Biden says all Americans have patriotic duty to get vaccinated. Interesting comment there from Biden. What happened to, okay, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. If somebody else says it in the chat, I'll do it, but I won't say it unless somebody else says it. No drama, but my problem is red pill, blue pill. I don't know. Favorite ice cream flavor? I don't like ice cream. I feel like we've been over this. I'm not an ice cream guy. I like cake, cupcakes, cookies, everything, Oreos, fire, everything like that. Spy doing its thing here. Let's see. Amy, yeah, Amy's doing good right now. There it is. Somebody said it. Somebody said it. What happened to that? I don't know. What happened to that? Somebody did say it. I didn't want to be the one to say it. I didn't say it. Hey, all right, not yet. If you're gonna say anything on either way, that's gonna cause other people in the chat to get angry, and you know what you're doing. There's no reason for that. It doesn't matter what your political opinions are. If you have strong political opinions, in my mind, you're just kind of wasting your time because they're all bad. So everybody, relax. We're just trying to get the news. We got 2 more updates here. Let's see. This is a really good update, and the market is probably gonna rip off of this. Biden says we're not going back to March 2020. Here comes the SPY. Here she comes. Come on, Amy. So that's a really bullish comment that he just made. And Amy is now moving up towards the 200. The SPY is moving up a little bit here. That is a very, very bullish comment right there. That's why we're just getting the news feed and not having everybody go absolutely nuts. So everybody chill out. Don't be crazy. And everybody's going to have a good time. Because guess what? All we're here for is the news that's going to affect the market. If you want to go talk politics, go to a political channel that's streaming this. But SPY is coming up. AMC's coming up too, to the 200, which is going to be good, coming out a little bit here. But that was a very bullish comment that was made in that press conference. Hey, everybody relax. M. Kriegs, relax. Everybody chill out. Chris, you as well. Chill out. Everybody relax here. Stop. Hey. I will start banning people. Like I'll come on. Everybody chill out. Why can't we just listen to the news that's going to affect the market? That's what we're here for. This is a stock market channel. Come on. What are we doing here? Come on. Here's the other thing, people. What if all of the media people are watching the channel right now? What if there's a bunch of people shorts that are watching and being like, yeah, look at these people going crazy. Stop. We're not playing around with this. AMC's popping right now. The SPY's doing well. That's what we're focused on. We're looking for the news that affects the market. That's what we're doing. I don't care what the news is. We are here to make money, not to sit around being unproductive, yelling at each other. Okay? That's what we're doing. Mods, if you see any BS, timeout, 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 timeout. We're not doing that. Ryan, thanks for the super. Chill out or you'll get a timeout. The OREV, it is subs only right now. The OREV. Thank you for the super. It is subs only. Guys, we're not even streaming it right now. It is subs only right now. I'm not going to put it on members only because I don't want everybody to start having to pay. Just tell them you will shoot them. Answer me, young man. All right, SPY's coming up here. AMC's chilling right below that 200. Let's see. Whoa, hold on. Are we back? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Can you guys hear me? Whoa. Did I just go down? Hold on. No, I'm still here. I see my channel still. Hold on. Did my stream just get clapped? Hold on. Somebody shoot me. Hold on. Mods, go to the... If you can hear me right now. Mods, go to the mod chat. Can you guys still see me? Hold on. Are we still here? Or did I get taken down? This is weird. Everything still looks all right. My YouTube just freaked out. I mean, I still see myself as live. Hold on. Let me see if I can get back into this thing. Hold on, people. I'm coming back. My whole thing just freaked out. We good? All right. I'm back. All right, guys. That was wild. You were frozen for 15 seconds. Yeah, the whole thing just glitched out. That was the weirdest thing that I've seen. All right, people. YouTube's playing today. If you guys don't mind just dropping some likes on the stream, that was weird. Great distract. No, I swear to God, it did not work. I couldn't see anything that you were saying. That is weird. Okay, cool. All right, so we're back. Activate slow mode. No, I think we're good. Hearing double. YouTube smelled subscribe. All right, here we go. All right, Amy at 3060. SPY is doing pretty good right now. It's above the range, so it could get nutty to the upside. It's got some support on the downside. Here we go. You've been here, never left. No, I know, but like the thing literally, like sometimes it'll pop up and be like, you're offline. And I was like, okay. And I tried to like refresh it and it was like, nope, sorry. So then I was like, what is going on? That is so strange. What time frame am I on? All of these are on 1 minute charts. All right. GME is up 0.24. All right, people. All right, we're up 1.62 on the SPY, 3% on AMC. It's looking like it wants to get up to the 200 now. We're looking good here. Yeah, no bad news. So yeah, AMC still wants to push up. If Vix didn't see me proclaim my underlying man love for him, that could have been awkward. Tabasco, I think I just saw it happen. Interesting. BlackBerry looking good today? Yeah, well, BlackBerry has earnings after hours. All right, here comes Pfizer, people. Pay me. Okay. Yeah, it's a good thing that I didn't start saying like wild stuff when I got like when I thought I was off. That would have been funny if I was just cursing all over the place. All right, SPY's doing good. Come on, Amy. We're gonna need to see you push that 200 here. Let's go. Wait, what? Mhm. Ryan, if Pfizer moves green today, that's gonna be wild. Like wild. All right, Amy coming down a little bit here. The SPY's looking it's just kind of flat. It's flattening out during this meeting. Let me see if we got any more news updates. Yeah, nothing too crazy. That's kind of what I mean. There may not be anything like market moving that we're gonna see. Had to sell some shares recently. It moved like molasses. That's fine. You gotta do what you gotta do. What up, people? Hit the like button, says Spank Nanners. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. SPY moving up here a little bit. Pfizer coming down. Interesting. If this is going to be a big move, we'll see if there's any news that comes out about this. But I mean, I'm holding my Pfizer stuff. BBIG love. All right, we'll put up BBIG for a while. I mean, I'm going to be holding Pfizer and BBIG for a while, but BBIG kind of bouncing around doing its thing here. Let's do a little AMC Ortex update just to see what's going on. We've got 1.74 million return shares. 2.2 million borrowed. So 375,000. That's up from about 60,000 that we saw before. Estimated current short interest as a percentage of the free float, 20.34%. SPY. Oh, here he comes. Here comes the SPY. GME looking good here. BBIG coming up a little bit. SPY's getting some bullish momentum here. That's always good. She's going up in a minute, says Eric. All right, we got 4 minutes until power hour, people, so we're looking decently. Yeah, he emphatically said no to we will return to March 2020 levels. Yeah, it's not happening. Apple moving. Yeah, the SPY's coming up right here. What's today? Tuesday? Yeah, SPY's doing good. That's good. They could have borrowed more in anticipation of bearish news from the president. They could have. Vix, I'm kind of like playing a game here. Can you use your inside voices? Double the money? No, I cannot. That is not something that we are able to do. Are they going to hammer us into close? Now, they'll probably say they could, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, look, we're still up 2.79% on the day. You want to try to get it flat, like 83 cents? Go for it. Like, we're going to see the buyers start to step back in, especially if the market's going to start going. It's going to be very hard to push it down. BBIG looking decent here. Let's get what do you call it? How's Docu doing with all this? Are they doing good? Docu coming back to life. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, I know Biden's on right now. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. AMC is pregnant. GME is the father. Oh, interesting. I like it. Okay, that one doesn't really matter. That news one didn't really do anything. All right, Amy, what's the RSI looking like over here? 54.27, still right in the middle. Got some room to go. Yeah, I saw that one. No more games. That was the one that just came through. That was like, yeah, it doesn't really matter. My margin pays off. I mean, I guess it does. Be careful though. Shiba running. Interesting. Let's take this outside. All right. Amy, 3060. It's just kind of chilling. I want that break of the 200. This is it. We've seen this all that like we've been seeing these moves on Amy over the past couple of days. Like it just gets trapped in this range leading into power hour, and then we break the 200, move up to VWAP, and then think that we're gonna get to like a 31 or a 32, something like that big, and then it just kind of settles down by close. But again, we're still up a decent amount today. We're stair stepping our way up to those dangerous levels. So let's see. Hopefully this can continue, especially after this press conference right now. I mean, it looks like there's a lot of bullish things being said about like the country, like not having to go back to like March 2020 times, which is a very, very good thing, especially if you want to make money in the market. Have the shorts covered? Nope. How's GME going up with red candles, but going down with green candles? I don't think it is. It just looks like that. Short squeeze means you buy the dips. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. All right. Hold on. Got another one. Charles Payne tweet. Nothing crazy. All right, Amy. Come on. Do your thing, buddy. Break that 200. We need enough time to run. So I want this 200 and VWAP to break in the next 20 minutes. All right, power hour just hit. Here we go, people. Get ready. Power hour time. We got Docu having a time. Let's see. Are they talking about Pfizer yet? A little bit, not really. I mean, it's getting a little bit of a pump here, which isn't terrible. No shutdowns. Oh, did they just say that? Is that just came through? Oh, those hedgy tears are delicious. Oh, Amy with a red candle here. Are they just listening to me being like, oh, I wanted to test the 200 and the VWAP in the next couple of minutes, like the next 20 minutes. And then they're like, good one, Vix. Short. Like, come on. Mini boom boom in 5 to 10 minutes is not a hedge fund. All right, man. When was the last time Power Hour did anything? I mean, last Friday. Power Hour music? Nah, no business or school closing. Good. Very, very good news all across the board. I mean, what else do we really need? I mean, we saw the UK was going to start. The UK was like, oh, we're going to do a 48-hour like thing. And all I could think about was 2 weeks to slow the spread. And I was like, please don't start this again. Mainly just because, like, here's the thing. I'm going to be inside pretty much all day, regardless. Like, think about it. Like, I'm going to be on here with you guys all the time. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, to me, personally, I don't really need to go a lot of places. I'm not like, oh my God, I need to go party 5 nights a week. That's not me. But if they do that, then it's like, all right, gonna have to switch to puts now. Like, I don't like buying puts. It's not fun for me. Like, I don't like making money on the way down. I like making money on the way up way more. Let's see here. People won't stand for it. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, over here in the US and day, it looks like we're going to be doing good. The SPY is making a move here. We could have a 2% day in the SPY today. Ooh, look at this coming over here. GME is well above VWAP right now. Oh, hold on. We got another one. NHL is not going to the Olympics. That's not really what we wanted to see. For all you hockey fans out there. Yeah, you're on house arrest. Who goosed you? No. All right, hold on. What's this one? Yeah, so I got the same news alert twice. All right, Amy chilling out around this 50 right now. We're going to need to see another test of the 200. We've seen it once. We're going to need, I mean, how many tests do we have of this? 1, 2, 3, basically 3. So let's see if it's going to be a 3 test trend on the 200. 3 or 4 usually is what it is. SPY's coming up here, guys. It's really getting up there today. Remember, I still think it's very possible to see some all-time highs on the SPY before the end of the year. The all-time high is, what is it, 473.54. We could do that, and we could get up there in 2 days. 2 real bullish days, and we're up there. Like, look at this, $7. And if we did another like 1.5% day, that's another $7. That gets us right up to 470. Another little green day, 0.5%, gets us really close to all-time highs. NHL is so sad. Anyway, jeez. All right, everybody, let's do this thing. All right, we got about an hour left. Let's see. Amy coming back up here. SPY doing its thing. Pfizer, there we go. How are these Pfizer calls doing? Dante, why are you I just got a text message from like Central Connecticut State University that was addressing me as Dante. That is not my name. Pfizer calls. I'm up $2. McChickens for dinner. Rally caps on, y'all. Yup, let's do it. I can eat some McChickens off of these Pfizer calls now. Perfect. 1 McChicken we've made. 32 close today. I mean, it'd be sweet. We need to guide a lot of bullish momentum here. We just fell below this 50 right now, which is not the best thing to see, even with the SPY just ripping right now. Not like ripping, but like slowly coming up. And it's bending down a little bit here. Amy needs to see this MACD cross and then get going. GME up 0.65. Amy up 2.48%. Doing good. Dante, STV synthetic name. Dante suits you. You guys already know my name. So like, it's not like, there's no like game to play. Like, this is no game. Oh, Amy bounced back above the 50 here. Nice. Nice. All right. Come on, Spy, do your thing. Dante, you failed. Congrats on your permit, Dante. My name's not Dante. The big takeaway, no more shutdowns. It's not March 2020 anymore. Good. Very bullish. You look more like an STV, so you would be called STV. Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate it. Frank, thank you so much for that super. I appreciate it, man. Dante, when moon? I don't know. I'm thinking January, but who knows? I think we get another big run up in January, late December, early January. That's what I've been saying for a while. I mean, I have not said December. I have always said January. So I don't know. Let's see. All right, Amy coming back down to its 100, which come on now. We're gonna play these silly games with the SPY here and AMC with GME coming up here. Come on now. Come on, Amy. Get up there. They can shut down after the squeeze. We all agree to change SCV's name from Jack to Dante. Say, hey, no. Oh, taking questions? That's not great. All right, the SPY might just be cooling off a little bit here. Use this as support and then continue up to the upside. Amy now up 2.19. It's down to 30.35. Again, close above 30 would be great. You just said late December. Yeah, now I think it's possible, but I also like early January a lot more. I mean, I've always looked like that. Let's see. Do you think GME will get rejected at 159 or break through? It's coming down now. Let's see what happens. Not a hedge fund. Thanks for the super. Happy birthday, Dante. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. You guys are great. Thank you guys for being so generous on those supers. You guys don't have to do that if you don't want to, but thank you guys. I really don't understand some YouTubers. Like some days we need SPY to tank. I mean, no, I mean, it's some people's opinion that negative beta is going to affect AMC and like the SPY gets a 1 minute red candle and AMC goes to the moon, but that's just not how it works. Again, also what we've looked at before is that if you take away, I was thinking this, I think I told you guys about this. And then if you guys were there when Tony and I were streaming, he was talking about negative beta and he was like, yeah, I did the calculation. It's not that hard to do, guys. All you have to do is download the percentage returns off Yahoo Finance for S&P and AMC in a day. You want to do it right now? I could do it right now if you wanted to, and it would take 20 seconds. If I downloaded the data and saw it and I just went, you could do the covariance and variance like this, then you divide them and you're good. But if you take out, I think it's 1 or 2 days of AMC going nuclear when it has its giant run-ups, the SPY was red on those days. So it messes with the negative beta situation. So if you take those days out, the beta is actually positive. So you have to account for some of those outliers that AMC is not a typical company. We could even do it with IWM. If you compared it to IWM, it'd probably be positive. There's an online beta calculator too. That's probably a lot easier, but you can't take out days if you're doing it that way. Smash the like button, says AMC 8. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I say 85% chance MOAS starts in the next 4 to 6 weeks. I mean, that's fine. You can be our MOAS weather boy. 85% chance of MOAS today. All right. Ortex, please. 100%. Especially if you're 11 years old, you can get an Ortex update. Interesting. They're returning more shares today now. 2.5 million shares returned, borrowed 2.12 million, borrowed change negative 384,000 now versus positive 300,000. Current estimated short interest as a percentage of the free float, 20.2%. Not bad. Can I do an Ortex check on Kenny G's receding hairline? No. I think 32 scares them. Yeah, it does. I mean, but here's the thing. We're slowly stepping our way up. Like we see these big runs during the day, but then we end up closing at a lower level, but it's still higher than we were the previous close, which is sweet. Like we're up 2% right now. Very solid. GME up 0.34%. Amy getting some red candles here. Ruh-roh. Here come the hedgies. Is Kenny shorting Hood too? We have no idea what he is or his not shorting. We have no idea. Like we actually have no idea. People were saying, I saw something else today on Twitter that was talking about how they're short this and it's like what is it called? Something an attack when you where you spread misinfo on a company and you try to short it down, and somebody cited the market beat thing again, where it was like, look at all these puts, it's short interest. No, it's not. They don't want BBIG to move, that's for sure. Yeah, that's true. Am I the only one that likes the sound of that? 89% of chance of MOAS. It's pretty cool. Like, I really like that. We can have like our like own weather person for MOAS. All right, SPY trying to come back up a little bit here. Amy doing its thing. How is Hood up higher than AMC? I mean, on terms of a percentage gain for today, I mean, it's not higher. What's the market cap? Hood is ripping today. What's the market cap on Hood? 16 billion. What's AMC's? 15 billion. That's not allowed. This is not allowed here. We cannot have Hood's market cap be 16 billion and AMC's be 15.56 billion. I disagree with this. That is not allowed. Massive red candle earlier in the day doesn't make sense when you look at the buy sell ratio at the period in time. Yeah, it doesn't at all. Like this one, this was algos taken off. Where was it? It was this right here. This whole thing right here was BS. Like that was like there was no news coming out. It was just algos. For some reason got spooked. It might have been something in Turkey. It might have been something said in the UK and have to do with the European market or a bond move. The TLT was going up at that time. I was wondering about my 5 to 10 minute prediction. I have dishonored my family. Much shame. No, it's fine. Mark the Realtor. Thank you so much for the super. DWAC about to go rocket. Watch Peloton. Peloton could actually get going here. It's very possible that Peloton gets going. Power hour is always the opposite for AMC. 3 to 4 p.m. is always the worst time of the day. I don't know about that. I mean, we typically see it run a little bit in power hour. The midday moves are fun, though. It just randomly starts to get going. But we have seen AMC really get going in power hour before. Biden's getting spicy. He just yelled. What did he yell about, M. Kriegs? What's going on with Prague? I don't know. It doesn't look like anything good right now. Let me look. Oh, it's coming up flat now. Ooh, interesting. Prague's not doing too bad. Biden says he and Senator Manchin are going to get something done. Interesting. Okay. All righty. I mean, that has to do with Build Back Better. Let's see here. He was cussing out Manchin. Good. Sold 80% of Hood puts, up 63%. Save one for giggles. There you go, Sue. We've also seen AMC rip in the last 10 minutes of the trading day. A lot of times, actually. Yeah, it just kind of does what it's going to do. Like, we never know. I was half listening, but his yelling caught my attention. Interesting. All right, Amy, coming back up to the 100 now. I mean, we're going to need to see it break the 100, the 50, the 2. Like, we got some ways to go on AMC in order to really get going. Because once it gets in this range, it's got resistance. It needs to break above this range in order for it to kind of get set free and just like we see it all the time. Like, look at this right here. It's below the range, resistance, 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 resistance. And then it breaks through, comes back down, resist it. Like it like, and then when we see it come up here, look what happens. There's nothing really holding it back, and then it can just run. But then we got this BS move here, which was the overall market. The algos just randomly switching to sell and just hitting everything. Like we saw SPY, IWM, everything in the market was getting giant red candles at that time. What up, Corey? How you doing, man? All right, people, let's have some fun here. We got a while till market close. Going to get something done, like making MOAS happen? Nah, it's not. They're not going to do that. It's just going to happen, and then they're going to come out and be like, what is going on with our financial system? Even though, like, we have been so loud about this over the last year. Here's the other thing. There's going to be people that come out and be like, I told you it was going to happen. Like, some fund manager is going to be like, oh my God, I got credit for this. No. DFE started it. The Reddit crowd really took over, spread it. Trey got the whole AMC stuff going, found out with what AMC, like the short interest on AMC, what the technicals were looking like, and that's kind of how it went. And then everything else happened from there. PFE been getting bad news for the past month? I disagree. PFE's been ripping. My one hope is that Gasparino is live on TV when it happens. I hope he will be. I'm gonna we're just gonna talk so much trash to him. Pfizer doing decent right now. I mean, I want to see it break below that 3% down. That's kind of what I want. I don't know. Let's see. I mean, I'm looking for that FDA stuff coming over later this week. It must be nice to have so much capital you can just force the market to make you right by brute force. Yeah. It works against you though too. Positives and negatives to every situation, because here's the thing: if you have that much money and you need to deploy it, this is the thing, a lot of these firms have so much money and they have to invest it somewhere. They can't just leave it sitting in cash. What are you going to do, buy bonds? No, your inflation is going to crush you. So they have to deploy that capital. That's where the job of the trader comes in, to make sure that they're getting the best fill price. Say you have $1 billion, but you need to buy a small cap. You can't throw $1 billion at this thing, because you'll crank the whole price up and you won't be able to get a good fill on your order, because here, like, by putting in all of those buy orders, you're wiping out the sell on the ask every single time and you're stepping the price up. That's kind of where the FOMO and the buying pressure comes in with AMC. So what they do is they have to space out their orders in a certain way. And like, if it's coming down, they'll take one there. They'll take a portion of it here. So their job, like some of the traders, is essentially to make sure that these orders are getting like the best fill price that the organization can, to establish that position. Hit the thumbs up, says Thomas. Thank you, man. I want to know when Rich Greenfield puts go to 1 penny. He's probably short. Like, he honestly, like, he's probably has way more than puts. Like, he's probably over leveraged on it short, and he's probably laughing his way right now, falling from 30 to 20, then back up. But guess what? We just ran all the way back up. Good luck trying to get it under 20. Like, ooh, here we come to oh, here she comes. Here she comes. MACD crossing. Here we go, people. GME looking for a move too. The SPY's coming up. Amy is looking like she wants to get a little bit spicy in power hour. We got about 44 minutes left. Here we go, people. People going to be jumping out of the building? Well, no, I don't think so. Isn't there a theory that the flash crash happened because some high frequency trader misplaced a decimal in a fill? No, it was this guy, Nervander, I think was his name. He was a futures trader. And what happened was that he was spoofing orders. So what happened was he had so much capital, and he was literally doing this from his parents' room in the UK in the futures market. That's what was happening. So the futures market's open for longer than the stock market. So he was trading these futures contracts on his algorithm. But what happened was his algorithm just turned off. And when those orders, so he had so many of these orders trying to mess around with the bid ask on everything, spoofing orders. So when his algo turned off, all of those bids went away. So if he was layering them, so that's what's called. It's called like spoofing and layering. So if they were layered all the way up and you had all of these orders creating like depth in the order book, and nobody was like coming up and meeting those bids, because that's essentially what he's trying to do. He's trying to get other people to come up and bid up these Pfizer's ripping, bid up these contracts, and then he can come down and sell it to them and just basically get his order filled. But if nobody's coming up, then all of those orders are right here. They go away. Well, the supply and demand tanks and the whole market comes down really quick. And then people figure it out and it comes right back up. They're like, what happened? Nothing was really wrong. So that's what, there's a really good Bloomberg video about it on YouTube. It's very, very cool. If you guys want to take a look about it, it's like how the something flash crash through something crazy. Just look up like Bloomberg flash crash, and it's a really cool video. His mom called him to dinner. That's what it was. His mom literally called him to dinner, and he left his algo on, and it crashed the entire market for like a couple minutes. Then it came right back. Flash Boys book? No, that's different. That's about like IEX, high frequency trading, and dark pools. Yeah, the Indian guy. I think his name was Nervander. I think that's what his name was. Book Flash Boys makes it sound like we don't really know what happened. Flash Boys isn't about the flash crash, I don't think. I don't remember the flash crash being in. I remember when I read Flash Boys when I was like 17, and it was about like high frequency trading, like fiber optic cables, and dark pools, and the creation of the Investors Exchange IEX. That's what I remember dark pools as. I don't remember it talking about the flash crash. It has a section about it. Okay, yeah, I just forget that section. ISPC just broke out. Pfizer's ripping right now. Hey, Ryan, we're looking good on Pfizer, buddy. Maybe I can buy a couple more McChickens with it. Whoa. It's 10 all the way up to 14, got halted. Whatever that was just went nuclear. How's Pfizer? Pfizer getting going here. Come on, Amy. Let's get back up to that 200. That's what we need out of you. Did he lose money? No, his whole stuff just went out. He had millions of dollars. Yeah, I think it took more than 2 years. I think it was like 5 years. Yeah, poor guy got scammed for all his profits by the investment advisors who kept his money. And well, I don't know if it was when he was arrested, but it might have been when he was arrested. But they literally just stole his money, which was kind of sad. But this dude was brilliant, and he just knew how to trade the futures market. But he was also doing illegal trading strategies with the amount of money. Like, that's the thing, when you have that much money and you can do stuff like that. Like, think about it. Think of if you had $50 million right now. Think about it. If you had $50 million right now and you saw on AMC here, okay, and you said, okay, I'm gonna buy $40 million worth of shares. Like, right, let's just say right now, you were like, I'm gonna buy $40 million of shares right here and right at the ask. And then you go and buy $10 million worth of the at the money contract and you hit it on the ask. So it triggers a call sweep. Now, the market makers are pretty much always going to sell you those. If it's they're going to sell you what it is. So then they also have to hedge it. So what you're doing is you take that $10 million, you're levering it up essentially in terms of buying volume that would get put into the market. The market maker has to buy it. Then you hit the ask with the $40 million. You could literally trigger price movements with that amount of money. It's very similar to what Jim Cramer talks about in that interview that got released that wasn't supposed to. He's like, yeah, we just do it in the pre-market. We release some news thing or play the telephone game. You're like, yeah, I don't know about this thing. It's going to be bad. And then we just hammer it in the pre-market and everybody gets scared and sells off by open. Like, when you have that much money, you could screw with stuff, which is what people do. Think about, like, that's only like 50 million bucks, which I know is a lot, but think about it in terms of like how much money is out there in this market right now. Think about a hedge fund that has 40 billion, 100 billion, even $1 billion to mess with. It's like what we were talking about before, how they can't like get their orders filled well enough that they have to space them out. But what if they were just like, screw it, we're going to hit the ask? They would jack the price up on everything. So there's a lot of crazy things in the market. Dark pools are supposed to prevent this. Yeah, but here's the thing. If you don't want to prevent it and you actually want the price action to reflect that order like right away, so you can, well, it does reflect price action, but you can't see it on the level 2. So the algos won't really react to it. That's kind of what it is. It's like if the algos don't see the order book, then they're not going to know what to do. And this is happening all day, every day. So it's up to us to pay attention and be nimble. Yep, 100%. But like, think about that. One person with like 50 million bucks could literally rip AMC in a day, or any stock. Not like Apple, but like small caps. You could run it. Like, that could be what a lot of people do. Like, I know M. Kriegs was talking. We were talking about it. Like, all those people that are in these like chats that are like, yeah, the whales are just gonna pump it, and they're just like publicly out there in Webull chats being like, yep, we're gonna pump it. Oh, we're gonna attack it, and they just have enough money to do it. And it's technically not like manipulation. Like, how are you gonna fault somebody for like a retail trader with just a bunch of money that's like, oh, I wanted to buy this? You can't really. An institution you could kind of go after because they should know better. But a retail trader, if you just have a bunch of money and you're like, I don't know, I just bought a bunch of this stuff and then it skyrocketed, I don't know. You can't really do much with that. Like, there's plausible deniability with it, even though they're manipulating stuff. It's crazy. So I feel like that was a fun rant about market manipulation and how if you have a couple million bucks, you can manipulate markets. It just happens all day, every day. Like, small caps get the worst of it. But most of the time on the small caps, you know what they do? They do it to the downside, because fear is a more powerful emotion than the excitement when a stock is going up. If you own a stock and it's tanking, you're not going to sell. Like, this is, I think this is one of Matt's interviews. It's like stairs up, elevator down. People are going to sell all of their position when it starts to go down, but they're going to buy in increments on the way up. So if you spark enough fear and these articles come out and you just start hitting the bid with these sell orders, you're going to manipulate stuff. And then it sparks more people to sell. And that doesn't even account for the options that could send a bunch of puts in the money. And then the market makers have to short too. It's nuts. Is that what happened with DWAC? They started pumping it because no. Yeah, Shimu, that's a good question. They easily could have been doing that. Entire OTC penny stock pump and dump flow low float strategy. Yep. It literally, you can do it all the time, and people do it. It's crazy. Because think of something that's going to trade like a million, especially in crypto. Like, this is going to happen all the time in crypto. Like, all of these coins, because here's what people know that they can do. Coin market cap is going to show you the high percentage gains of like what is gaining the most in a day. If you can spark enough FOMO with just a couple of buy orders, then it's going to run like, and then people are going to see it and it's going to pop up on these things. People are going to start, it's so bad. Like the way that these things work is just like, you don't like all these people have to do is just find a thing and pump it. And then it just rips. Like it's not a great thing that exists. Nah, I don't know. Maybe TMI's avocado, but you never know. Because technically, if you're just buying stuff, it's not legal. If you buy stuff and then front run it and then tell everybody else to buy stuff, then that's illegal. But if you just buy it yourself, like, what are they going to do? Tell you you can't buy things with your amount of money? You could do what? Are you not allowed to buy low float OTC stocks if you have over $1 million to invest? You can't restrict people like that. It's crazy. Like there's so many ways around this system right now that, and think about that. Those are like the easy ways around the system. That's not like swaps and like these synthetic short positions that these institutions can enter. That's just plain and simple. You have a bunch of money, you buy stuff. That's it. Like it's so nuts. AMC Ortex? Yeah, we can hit that real quick. Interesting. So now they've returned a lot of shares, 3.63 million, borrowed 2.44 million. The borrowed change is negative 1.19 million. So they've returned 1.19 million shares net today. And the estimated short interest, 20.05%, with Amy coming up here into the last 34 minutes of Power Hour. Here we go, people. One of your previous videos spoke about a guy that essentially purchased 100% of shares of a company and the DTC didn't know about it. I'd like to read more about that. Do you have a good source? I mean, you can look it up. It's called The Anatomy of a Short Attack. Does buying call options lower max pain? Yes. So the article is called The Anatomy of a Short Attack. And what happened was this guy, AMC's going here. So this guy, Robert, an investor, Robert Simpson, what he did was Global Links Corporation had been like basically shorted into the dirt. And he just bought all issued and outstanding shares, registered with the SEC, and took delivery of his shares. The next couple of days on the OTC market, 30 million shares traded. The next day, 20 million shares traded. He didn't trade a single share in that period, but he technically owned all of the issued and outstanding shares. How did that happen? And the DTCC is going to be like, if we see like synthetic shares out here, then we're going to notify it. No, you're not. You're lying. You're 100% lying. What happened to ATER, Ethereum, that comes out and says, oh, yeah, we have naked shorts? What are you doing about that? Absolutely nothing. So it's not up to them. Like they're going to, here we go. Up to the 200 now. This is getting good. This is almost like identical. Like, what was yesterday? Literally, we're right here. This is literally, okay, it's a little different yesterday, but it's similar price action. Like, yeah, a little different, but like the theme is the same. What the heck just happened here? Hold on. Yeah, that's what I was saying. What the heck? Okay, now we're back around the 200. How is the DMV? It's terrible. It's terrible. Is the DTCC the same as the DMV went on house arrest? No. DTCC is lying. Yeah, like, come on. Like, here's the thing. Like, when I was making that video, I was like, I hope I don't get sued for this. But, like, they made a statement. I provided evidence against that statement and suggested that they were lying. What do you want me to do? Like, Ethan, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate it, man. I had you look up E-Man yesterday on Ortex, showed it to TMI, and today it had 99% calls. It's a VR play, but just kind of got wild. It's a low float. I don't know. The big boys might be coming in and pumping that thing. The problem is that when they pump it and they get out, it's also a dump. So it's pump and dump. So it technically is illegal, but like if you're doing it yourself, you're just like, I want to buy and sell this thing. Like, what do you want me to do? But if it's like a collective of people, you can't do that. Then it becomes like a scheme. I don't know what the like laws are around this, but who knows? It's crazy. Amy is now above. Ooh, no, it's flickering right around that 200. It's looking good right now. Ethan, also, thank you for that super. I appreciate it, man. Jorge, did I see your message about pump and dumping? I did not. No. That's not necessarily right. As the volume in the stock, you pump, you then hold a lot of stock, and you can't sell it all in one order. So then you could get caught. No, here's the thing, though, Jorge. the problem is that when you buy all of that, more people will come in. FOMO will come in. So the volume's still going to stay up for a couple of days because people are going to be hyped up about it. You can then get out because if you're holding all of that supply, let's say you buy like 5% of the float, 10% of the float. So yeah, that's a lot. And especially in crypto, like but if the volume spikes up enough, it's like days to cover on shorts. Like if the volume is low and you try to cover a short that you've like really, really gotten yourself deep dug into, well, yeah, you're gonna jack up the price. But if the volume spikes one day to like 500 million, you can kind of get out. You can find ways to get out because there's so many shares trading hands. And there's more orders and shares up for up for sale and like to sell, I think is how up for sale and to sell, I think is how I would say it, that it may not make that much of a difference. But again, the way the volume gets that high is by the shorts covering and more FOMO coming in. So it's kind of a little bit of a, what do you call it? What's that called? It begins with a P. What is that word? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? I think it begins with a P. Catch 22. It's sort of like that. It's not Pico. It's not a potato. Propaganda. Nope. Nope. Paradox. There you go. Thank you, guys. Paradox. Thank you. All right. SPY back above out of its range. Amy's trying to get above that 200. Looking good here, people. Let's see here. Yeah. Well, that was a lot of ranting about market manipulation and pump and dumps. That was fun. It just kind of went off there. I was close. No, you weren't. Predicament? Yeah, maybe. That was pretty fun. Paradoxical. That's if you really want to sound smart. Or you use words like perspicacity. Then people really think you're intelligent. Past 2 years, BB beat earnings. Interesting. Podiatrist. Isn't that like a foot doctor? You guys would be good at that. Always asking to see my ankles, you wild people. All right, Amy, 3053, looking pretty decent right now. Yeah, so if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream, just helps out with the algo. You guys were crushing it today, this morning on the likes. You guys were going wild. I appreciate it. Never heard that word before. STV, yeah, it means it's like your ability to perceive things. How did Exxon go for years with cookbooks and the stock was skyrocketing? They just didn't get caught. Oh, hold on. What do we got here? Nope, nothing crazy. Amy coming back down right now. We could just trade sideways into close. Let's see what happens. I mean, we're still up to about 2.5% on the day. SPY's getting a little wonky here. GME up 0.32. Pfizer coming down a little bit. Not exactly what I want to see on Pfizer, but you know. Pump and dumps are fun if you're a good momentum trader. I mean, a lot this year off a few of them. Small profits are the key to not be a bag holder. Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you know it's going to get pumped, like SPY, is that the market on close? Let's see. Mark the Realtor. Thanks for that super, man. I appreciate it. DWAC, Trump might talk tonight. Interesting. Interessante. What's DWAC doing right now? Ooh, Pfizer's really coming down. That sucks. Whoa. DWAC getting a little aggressive over here, huh? DWAC's wild. DWAC will pump, but like those, like the DWAC pumps, it's like whoof, in and out. Like those things go up, and as fast as it goes up, it comes right back down. Let's see. We need to pump and dump AMC. No. None of that. Those were just examples of like what happens and what people do. That wasn't like, hey, do this. Like that's not what we're saying at all. It's just that happens in the market. Like you just got to think about like money, the amount of money that controls things. Like it doesn't take that much to do it on some of these stocks. But what about these institutions with billions? What about BlackRock with trillions? Like it's insane. Like what these the power that these institutions have. It's wild. Me trading, I'm just gonna swing this option for a quick 10%, watches it run 20%, continues to watch it go minus 100%. Hey man, you gotta stick to your plan, not a hedge fund. I usually swing for the fences. I was up over 100% on my Pfizer calls yesterday. Now what am I up? About a McDouble worth. Do you ever play a gap fills? No. I like a lot of like news. And I've started to trade more technicals with like SPY and stuff, but my bread and butter is earnings. Like earnings run ups, earnings play. Like it's just easy. You know the news is coming. It's just an easy way to do it. Like you can put money in that you're willing to lose, and you can either make a bunch or you lose it, and then you just wait for the next one. My contact is really pissing me off right now. Pfizer just got some bad news on Webull. No. Pfizer. What was it? Does not need booster. Yeah, but Pfizer has one, so screw off. Like, all right, SPY just hanging pretty flat right now. Amy doing the same thing. Everything's kind of converging here. Kind of waiting. Like, if you just look at this, it's kind of converging right around here. You draw this out here, and you draw it from up here coming down. She's getting ready to go boom or doom. Or she'll just trade flat into close. What do we have? 24 minutes? Trial put on hold after. God damn it. LGVN broke out. There we go. Their short interest like really came down. Yeah, LGVN really started to rip. I mean, all of the pandemic treatment stocks are really starting to go. I believe that's what LGVN is too, unless I'm wrong, which is very possible. Now, aging in life-threatening conditions, interesting. So different. All righty here. Pfizer's getting hit. Amy, down below, it's all the averages now, but yeah, it's coming down a little bit here. You doing black? I would do BlackBerry earnings, but I don't have any settled cash, and I would do an earnings play that I would sell tomorrow. Well, I'll free up some money to play earnings with you guys coming up, and I'll show you how they work. It's really easy. Sorry, I'm not tired. My eyes are bothering me. Like this contact it's like a needle's just going into my eye. BFRI's booming. M. Kriegs. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's still a little ways off of the high, but that thing is nuclear today. Amy up 2.22, still doing solid. SPY coming down a little bit here. Amy's trying to pop back up a little bit, but the SPY is moving down into close. Pfizer lost you $3,000, but that was months ago. Interesting. If you're a billionaire and you want to show off your stock to your billionaire friends, you got DWAC. Unplug your contact for the wall. Wait 30 seconds. Plug it back in. Not a hedge fund. Brilliant idea. That is top tier advice. Thank you. AMC, this is what it did in May. Slow moving up. And then moves get bigger over the weeks of trading. Yeah, that's kind of what we're seeing on AMC right now. Like we're stair stepping our way up slowly until we start getting those like 20% green days. Like if we start stringing those together, we get 20% green days. Like that's $6. Then 36 times, what is that? Times 2 again. What would that be? 7 something. That would put us above 40. Danger zone back to all-time high. Here's the thing. We kind of have to make a move up to all-time highs first. Is kind of how I see it for the big boom. Because we've seen this on, like, that's kind of what we saw in June. We saw that move up through all-time highs, and then the next day was the 100% green day. BBIG ain't going to move. M. Kriegs. Let's be positive. I'm hoping. I mean, I've got so much time on these BBIG contracts, and I stole them, and somebody got angry at me on Webull, which kind of makes me want to hold them more. What are these at right now? They're flat. They're not moving. The bid ask. Actually, the spread's tightened up on those, but there's only one on the bid, so yeah, it doesn't really matter. 11-year-old 8. You just asked Ortex. I mean, you just asked for Ortex. Hey, Astro, check your emails later. My name's not Astro. I think you're on the wrong stream. I agree. Can't squeeze without going to all-time high again first. Yeah, I mean, that's ooh, here we go. That's just kind of what we saw last time. Like, I mean, the danger zone now is a little bit different because we like I don't know, because the moves are bigger, like, the price movements are larger, so it might be a little bit different. Maybe we just have to get to 55, and then we can have a couple like, a crazy day. Maybe we'll have 2 100% green days and come down in between and then rip again, like, I don't know. Nobody knows how it's gonna play out. I'm just thinking like, "Okay, this is what happened in June, this is what happened in January, this is kinda how it moves when it starts to get going. This is probably what we could see again." If you're not buying, don't complain when it goes down. It's not magic. That's true. STV win Ortex. Astros shows. Stop. I'm not Astro. We're not doing this. Fine. Ortex. Here you go. Guess what? It didn't change. No change. 20.05% estimated short interest. SPY coming down to the 200. Amy's trying to move back up here. I mean, we're still up 2.26%. Like, screw you, shorts. Like, have fun trying to short this thing down. Go for it. Jack up the utilization. Jack up the cost to borrow. Jack up the short interest. Jack down the average days of a short. Keep doing it. See what happens. We've seen it happen many, many, many times. You're not going to win. You're not going to win. It's impossible. You need it to go to zero, and it's not happening. Stop. We're just trying to entertain you because you keep us entertained all day. Okay, that's fair. Long straddle on what? On BB? I would do a strangle. Weak. Okay, so here's how I would play Blackberry. I'll tell you right now. And I would tell you if I would play it or not. It's up about 4% on the day, so that's going to mess with things. So both. Here we go. What's it trading at? 9. No. No chance I'm playing this. No chance. Actually, since it's so cheap, I would. Just because the contracts in general are cheap. But in terms of like how you would price it in, no, this does not meet the criteria. You can see right now, it's like, let's say, in between here. So let's say the at the monies are, let's say it's 53 and 76. So that's going to be about like, it's pricing in like a 13% move ish. So in order for me to do this strategy effectively, I would need a 26% move. And that's where I would buy the contracts. So I wouldn't do this. But since it's so cheap, I'd probably go with like the 1050s, buy a couple of those, and then I would go for, let's see, the 850s. That's probably what I would do, but I'm not playing it right now. Here's the thing. If BlackBerry starts to rip in the after hours, AMC and GME will probably go with it. Let's see. Not a hedge fund. Thanks for the super. I appreciate it. You had me at straddle and strangle. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Remember, I'm a man of God. I don't do things like that. All right. Am I majoring in finance? Yeah. Is it useless? Also, yes. SV, any thoughts on BB earnings report this afternoon? I just gave it to you. That's how I would play it, just by the numbers. The numbers would say stay away, but since I know it can move, that's the thing. Since I know it can move, honestly, for that, with those companies, if I know it can move, I would typically go to the next week and buy like YOLOs. Like I would go out to like the 12s, and go deep. And then like what are these? How much are these? 20. So I need something that's $20. So I would go for either the 8s or the 7.5s or the 8s. So that's what I would do. That's what I did on Qualcomm, and that was a big hit. But because Qualcomm didn't meet the criteria, but I know it moves, I was like, I want to play this. I want to have some exposure because I rode the run up. It was good, and then that's kind of how we did it. But BlackBerry right now, that's probably, if I had the free money, that's what I would do. I would go for the next week contract. So Theta's not getting you as much, and IV Crush isn't going to get you as bad. But if you know it can move and it still moves, well, the time premium is still going to be on those contracts, even with the IV Crush after, and it can still run and have a continuation play, and you can make some contracts free, make some money, and just leave it for a potential big run up coming up. But who knows? Same thing on the downside. Not a hedge fund. Thanks to the super. You can scream, oh my God, that's okay. Oh, now I feel weird. Always remember, STV is made of God. Yep. Do you usually get the same number of puts and calls? I try to spend the same amount of money with the same amount of contracts, like similar amount of money with similar amount of contracts, unless I want to weight it to one side. Like I'll do it with SPY and Apple all the time. Like what I'll do is if I see the market tank one day, like we did yesterday, what I would typically do is buy like one or two SPY contracts that are decently out of the money, but then buy some Apple calls. Because Apple weeklies can print for you. And you can typically get them for cheaper than you can get the SPYs. So I'll get a couple of the SPYs. So if the SPY tanks and then and those contracts will make up the money that I spent on, let's say, the Apple calls. But if Apple rips and the market has a bullish day, well, the puts will expire worthless, but the Apple contracts will go up 200, 300%, well over making back the money that I would have lost on the puts and then some. So I usually like to play things both ways. So I don't really care what direction it goes if I'm just expecting a move in either direction. Mark the Realtor, thank you so much for another super, man. I appreciate it. GOED should gap up, break 3 tomorrow. I like Mogo. Okay, what's Mogo? What's Amy doing right here? Amy, 3031, still up about 2%. What is it doing now? It's trying to come up a little bit here. Not bad. We got 15 minutes until the market closes. GOED. Oh, we looked at that one before, and then Mogo was the other one that we didn't look at. Mogo, up 10. Interesting. This one's good. What do they do? Financial health application. Interesting. Simple solutions that manage and control their finances. Those are really good. Hospitals need those. All right. SPY selling off into close right here. We did have that. I think it was the market on close imbalance to the sell side, but I didn't see it come through. Usually I get those over here. Let's see. How's Pfizer doing? Are they getting hammered? Yeah, a little bit. All right. Amy coming back up into the range. Let's see. Up 2.22, 30, 36. Not doing too bad here. Mo's on the go. No. Matt Synthetic Girlfriend said, I miss your singing this morning. Where is he at? Where is he or she at? I don't see him in here. No more meetings? What do you mean? What kind of meetings? The Fed meeting? Hey, Esther, when's the Fed meeting? Stop. Can you imagine what would happen if everyone bought one of the 2023 call for AMC each? It doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter. They'd have to hedge them, but it's strategic. Like you'd have to buy the at the monies, and people don't have the money to do that, and it wouldn't lever up enough. You'd do it on the week. It would have to happen on like a weekly contract. Don't do that though. Like we're not doing that. This is how people can do it though. You just like if you want to create buying volume, that literally is how it's just abusing. It's just screwing over the market maker. It's saying, hey, screw you. Like you have to buy these shares to hedge. That's not what we're doing here, though. Like the options are going to populate anyway. And if they run from deep out of the money to deep in the money, that's almost better. Do you think the Justice Department will find anything, or is that just for show? Well, here's kind of how I think about it. Yes, it's possible. But what happened after 2008 when there was confirmed wrongdoing with all the big banks? Nothing really. So I don't know. It's just kind of like okay, cool. It's good to see, but it could just be like BS that they're doing. But again, the penalty is no longer a fine, it's prison time. So they're going to be sitting next to Bubba in prison that hasn't. No, I'm not going to say it. Give a shout out to my BOTO. I don't know what that is, but shout out to Boto. SPY needs a bounce. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to get, it's getting a little here, but we got 13 minutes left. Amy's trying to come back up here. Not bad. I honestly, if we're going to close above a certain level, I want it above 3071. 3072 close, very, very bullish, in my opinion. Even over 30 is good, but 3072, solid. That's what I want. Picked up another 1,000 shares of AMC today. Ryan, you freaking whale. Atta boy. Another day of being below my covered call strike. Love it. Keep grinding, Amy. Yeah, I mean, you're playing with fire there, but if you can make money on it, go for it, man. Oh, thanks. You got me there, making me say wiener on the stream. All right, everybody. 3104. All right. 3069 is what I want. Nah, I want 3072. That's what I want. Oh, I should do what I was doing at the blackjack table. All you have to do is ask nicely and you'll match the dealer. I learned this. This is the strategy that you have to do. If you want to match the dealer and you want to get that like random side bet payoff, this is what you do. You say, hey, dealer, may I please have a match the dealer? Or you say a suited, and then they'll just give it to you. It works every single time. Trust me. So here's what we're going to do. Hey, Amy, and market makers and stock market gods, may we please have a close today in the next 11 minutes over 30.72. Now let's see what happens. I asked nicely. If there's anything else I need to do, stock market gods, let's do it. But that is what my one request is for the day. Trust me, bro. STV is a card counter. No. Friend of mine has a check coming in 2 days for 20K. She's putting it all in AMC. There you go. What do you mean nothing happened in 2008? They were able to transfer the bank's debt to the public. Nice punishment. No, that's what I'm saying. Like nothing good happened. I hope I'm not playing with fire with these $3 $45 calls I bought for 128 2022. Yeah, you're not really playing with fire. If you were selling them, I'd say that's playing with fire, but put it on your vision board. I don't know. I mean, I asked nicely. Let's see what happens if they're going to do it. I mean, let's see if the stock market casino is the same as the real casino. You need to give the stock market gods a sacrifice. I did. I went to the DMV today. Come on, stock god. Dante Astro asked nicely. Stop. STV is not praying on stream. No. All right. We're at 30.38 right now. We're not really doing a whole lot. I mean, I've asked nicely. The SPY is coming right back up now, right after I asked nicely. So let's see. GME's coming up a little bit here. Pfizer's not really doing a whole lot. We got 10 minutes left here, people. Let's do it. Car has been parked all day. Yeah. The DOJ has the info. Now we see how the politics play out. Yeah. I'm guessing AMC will end the day between 0 and 100. Nathan, I would buy calls on that. On that statement. If I could, I would short the US government. I would buy calls on the debt. That's what I would do. I wonder if there's like an instrument for that. It would be really expensive because they pretty much know it's going to. All right. Amy coming down right now. The stock market gods are now telling me no. But let's see what happens. We haven't really seen the hand play out yet. We've gotten the first card. We see the dealer card. We're going to need to see what the next card that comes out as to match the dealer and get it over 30.72. Doesn't the algo see the bought 2023 call options as positive sentiment for AMC? No. No, because people are going to YOLO. I mean, they can. It would be better if they were near to them. It would be, honestly, like they would see it as more bullish because they know that the market makers are going to have to hedge. They're not going to really have to hedge a lot of that. Like, what's the delta on that? Like, what is it? The 2020? Let's just look. The 2023 145. What's the delta on it? 0.22. So for every contract that's bought, about 22 shares needs to be bought. That's not crazy. All right. SPY's coming back up here. That's pretty sweet. Let's see what happens with Amy here. It's at 30.26. We need about 50 cents to see what happens. We should start an AMC. No. All right, guys, let's do it. Oh, she's coming down with the SPY coming kind of up. All right, GME. GME is flat on the day, up 0.1%. Amy is up 1.85, still doing very solid. Correct me if I'm wrong, but will this be the first close above 30 in like a week? Yeah. I mean, it looks like it. I mean, they could still try to send it down. I mean, they took out a decent amount of shares to try to hit us with, but we need a whale to make a backflip. I mean, we need a whale to make some waves is what we need. Let's see. You want Ortex? I'll give you Ortex. 20.06. So you know what that is? Unchanged. All right. What do we got on the news feed? Nothing. Nothing. All right. SPY's trying to do its thing here. Amy is trying. I don't know if the stock market gods in this casino is going to be the same as the other casino. I think they might be different. Delta is pretty good considering how far to the money is. 22% chance it goes in the money. Yeah, it's true. Thanks for streaming today, SCV. David Jones, anytime, my man. Whale gang? Yeah, Ryan. You're whaling out here. There you go. Is BB still heavily shorted? Not really. It's like 7%. We looked at it earlier. I mean, 7% is still enough to get it going. SPY is making a move here into the close. Let's see if Amy gets a little bit of action too and gets where I want it to go. You're buying BB calls. There you go. Amy, I'm mad at you today. Please reconsider. All right. Let's see. Come on. GME. Come on, Amy. Do your thing. Has Ortex changed in the last 15 seconds? Patrick? No. If it has, we're not going to know because I'm not looking at it. What's happening? Had a phone call. Nothing, Eric. Spy's bouncing back up. Amy came down a little bit here. I don't know. I've made a formal request for a close above 30.72. So let's see what happens. I mean, we got 6 minutes left. Amy's trying to get a little jumpy. IWM moving. Oh boy. This is, I mean, IWM honestly is squeezing a little bit. Come on, casino gods. Let us close over 30.72. I'm asking nicely. Yeah, I feel like that's not how you win in the casino, like at all. You also can't go there expecting to make money. That's always how I've been. Wow, IWM is absolutely going nuclear into close. Generation Ape, thank you so much for that big super. I appreciate it, man. Thanks, brother. No, thank you, man. Thanks for being here. The real Astro would check Ortex. You know what, TMI's avocado? What's my favorite drink? You know what? I was going to try to make them the other day because I need to buy this vodka for it. It's Van Gogh acai blueberry vodka. And then you put lemonade in it. Best thing ever. But I could make something for that I use, and it's very dangerous. It's called, I make a modified Caribou Lou, where I take a whole bottle of 151 proof rum, pour it in an empty Arizona jug, half a bottle of Malibu, and then tropical V8 splash. Tastes great. And you probably, it's very, very dangerous. You can't really do that. But I mean, if it's not alcohol, I mean, let's just Liquid IV. Like, if we're being honest here, like Liquid IV needs to come and sponsor me. So if anybody has a Liquid IV plug, like, come on, I drink it every single day. All I don't want you to pay me. I don't care. I just want free Liquid IV. That's it. Just send me a bunch of it. AMV is moving like the DMV line. Yeah. Stop. All right. Apparently, you guys think I'm Astro now. All right. We got 4 minutes left. I don't know. We're coming down. What's IWM doing? I mean, I would say right now, IWM is squeezing a little bit. Like, it's going. Which is good. Like, it could spark a lot of selling in some other stocks, though. Because they have to hedge in order to get the synthetic short interest, and they're covering IWM, they would then just sell off the other shares that they bought. So Amy coming down, hold on, 30.17, up 1.58%. We got 4 minutes left. Let's see what happens, people. Tito's Club Soda and Limes where it's at. Yeah, vodka sodas are good. Yeah, they do want us below 30. I don't know if they're going to get it, though. Like, SPY is ripping. IWM's ripping into close. Like, GME and AMC are selling off a little bit, but I think the buyers are about to step back in and say, nope. 30.18 right now. We're up 1.6, 30, 20, 20. Like, I don't know. I think we're going to stay. Why is every AMC YouTuber drinking Liquid IV? No. Stop. I've been drinking Liquid IV since before I was a YouTuber, so I don't want to hear it. All right. It's popping back up. 30.23. No, Liquid IV is actually really good. Like, it's great. Like, I feel terrible when I don't drink it. So low key, I'm addicted to Liquid IV, but it's really just addicted to hydration. All right. 1.83% right now. It's coming back up into close. IWM is really going here. I mean, I wonder. Okay, do you guys know that website that tracks all of the S&P components that shows if they're like red or green? Do they have one for IWM? Because if they have one for IWM, that would be very interesting. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that chart where it shows like all the red and green. If they have one for IWM, I want that. I want that really bad. Let's see here. All right. We got 2 minutes left. Amy's at 30.22. Citadel owns Liquid IV. I don't know. I don't know if I could stop drinking it. Even if Kenny owned it. I don't know. Imagine that happened. Ken Griffin comes out tomorrow. I have acquired Liquid IV. What would I do? I would be so torn. Technically, here's the thing. If Ken Griffin did buy Liquid IV, then it would be legit hedgy tiers. Then I could actually have a substantiated claim that would say it's hedgy tiers. So it's perfect. Morningstar? I don't think it's Morningstar. I know what it is. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? I don't know what it is. Let's see. Yeah, also, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. It just helps out with the algo. We got 1 minute left here, people. Here we go. IWM is pumping into close. So is SPY. Amy looking good here. I mean, we're not going to get what we wanted, but let's see if we can get over a 2% close. They're not getting it below 30. So, haha, screw you. MACD is crossing right now. Here it comes. Valid argument. See? Shout out to Wolfgang, my 6-year-old. There you go. What's up, Wolfgang? Short ladder attack? No. Ooh, it's pumping right now into close. Come on. Come on. Giant boom boom candle up to 30.72. Come on. I've asked nicely. Asher said that GameStop recalled shares. Did he? That's interesting. I don't know if they did or not. I have to look into that. If they did, I mean, GameStop can't recall. I mean, it's lending institutions that can recall, and I know he knows that. So I think he's probably referring to something different right now. Or there's some game of telephone being played. He definitely knows that. So, ooh, 30-30 close. Not too bad, people. There we go. Who's excited for BlackBerry earnings? I kind of am. You guys want to hang around a little bit and see if BlackBerry moves a little bit? I mean, we can look, but 30-30, not bad. I mean, not what we wanted. So he mentioned that shares may have been recalled, not by GameStop. Yeah, exactly. They could have been recalled. Did the short interest and utilization randomly drop? Because the utilization right now wouldn't suggest that it's at recall levels. So let me look. Where's shares on loan? Where is it? Where is it? On loan. Free float on loan. Here we go. Nah, it wouldn't suggest that there were, hold on, percentage of free float on loan. Nah, I don't think it would. It doesn't look like they would be recalled, because on loan, this number would have to go down. In order to recall it, the shares would have to be no longer on loan, which would mean returned. BlackBerry not doing anything after hours. Nokia slowly moving up. Interesting. The casino is closed, says Matt's synthetic girlfriend. There we go. One last Ortex. Really, bro? Got to try the Army Ranger IV. I don't know. I kind of like the liquid IV. I'm biased. Like, it's my favorite thing ever. The passion fruit one, really good. All right, Amy over here, 20.06% estimated short interest. Nothing really changing over here. All right, Amy flat in the after hours. BlackBerry coming down a little bit. No numbers have been released yet, so I don't know. Let's see. The thing is that if BlackBerry rips in the after hours and then AMC and GME also go, come on, you're gonna say you can just go and tell all the elitists on Twitter, like, go screw yourself. Like, stop being an idiot. Like, you're supposed to be smart. Like, you guys have intelligence. Stop doing that. Like, we're all in this together. If everything is going to move like that, when something rips in the after hours, they're all linked somehow. It could be the meme ETF, but it's most likely not. It's most likely these package swaps that I've seen. Strong closing in the market. Check. Let us know. Hopping off. Happy birthday, Dante Astroman course. That is not me. AMC after hours. Send it. I'd love to see it get sent. BlackBerry down a little bit, about 1% in the after hours right now. I don't see any numbers yet. Don't see anything. All right, Amy closing above 30, very solid though, people. That was awesome. Can I check the average days on loan? Yeah, I mean, I'm going to talk about it in the video tonight. Average days on loan, it's bouncing up a little bit here, but the danger zone is still much lower. So right now it's 62.07, and what's today? The 21st, and the peak on November 15th was 77, meaning that it was way back in like August. So not bad there, guys. Do you know what an Army Ranger IV is? Are you fooling with me again? Streaming tomorrow, STV? You betcha. You betcha. 8:30, bright and early in the morning. Liquid IVs are cool, but those are better for hydration. Docu 4% today. There we go. If BB runs, Amy might run too. Yeah, hit that like on the way out, kids. Yeah, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. If you guys enjoyed the stream today, if you guys are in here for a while, if you hit that button, YouTube will recommend the video to you guys again, so you guys can find your way back here easier. Hopefully, I don't know, YouTube's been playing, but who cares? If you guys want to come back, I'm sure you'll find your way back in here. So that is going to wrap up the stream for today. You guys were fun. That was a fun afternoon stream. We got a lot of rants in there. That was fun. Amy up 2% on the day. Very, very solid. I'm going to hop off, work on a video. It'll be out at 7:15 Eastern. And at that time, I'm going to be at Chili's with my friends, and I'm going to be eating honey chipotle chicken crispers and chicken sandwiches. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Oh, I'm about to cough. I got to stop. I got to end the stream before I'm about to cough.